Okay, this is future me talking. I have my makeup done and I can't wait for you to see this look that I created using all Black owned brands. So if you want to see how I created this look, keep watching. I've seen quite a few creators do this type of video and I really wanted to do it as well and show some of my support for Black owned brands. I've also made two pretty big orders from indie Black owned brands and I cannot wait for them to arrive, and once they do, you can be sure I'll be doing videos on those as well. Okay, we are starting with my bare face. Today I have already done my brows just because unfortunately I do not have a brow product from a Black owned brand. Now, I'm just going in with my Good Molecules Priming Moisturizer. This is the primer that I always use. Now keep in mind, this is not going to be a complete full face of Black owned brands. I definitely have a while to go with trying new Black owned brands, and that is something that I have to work on myself. And I actually have made two orders from two small indie Black owned brands and I am waiting on those orders now, so I'm super excited to get those and I will definitely do a video once they arrive. But even though it's not a complete full face, I really still wanted to do this video. I think it's amazing, all the content creators that are doing these videos and showing their support and love for Black owned brands and Black businesses. I actually just watched Holly Boone's video where she said she will be basically giving her channel to an array of Black content creators and business owners for the week. So definitely go check out her channel if you haven't. She's one of my absolute favorite YouTubers and she has over 700,000 subscribers, and she is giving her channel over for a week so that they have a platform to speak and people can see the type of content they create, see the type of businesses they own, and she'll also be giving them all of the AdSense money that comes from their videos. So I think that that is an amazing use of her platform. I think we're all trying to do what we can to help, and of course I'm going to do that as well. So I don't make any AdSense money. If I did, it would be donated, but I'm not monetized yet on my channel, but I will leave resources down below, of course, to get involved, to sign petitions, to donate. Okay, so continuing on with the video, I just primed my face. Now what we're gonna use for complexion is my absolute favorite foundation out there. Now, I'm not sure if this is Black owned, but it is minority owned. I couldn't find anywhere. It was included in some lists of Black owned businesses, but I'm not exactly sure. This is Haley's Beauty and this is their stick foundation. I use this almost every single day. I love it. This is shade 2.5 and this is a perfect shade match for me. So basically what I do is I just go in and start, oh, this might be a little dark for me today. I don't have any self-tanner on. I haven't self-tanned in a while, so it may be a little bit dark, but it usually matches me pretty well. It's also showing up a little darker on camera than it is in real life. So after I just put that on my face, I go in with one of these buffing brushes. This one is from Quo, which is a Shoppers brand here in Canada. So I just go in and buff that in. Now, if my face is feeling a little bit dry or that's going on a little bit dry, I add another product. Sometimes I will add in the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, which is the kind of glow boosting product that they have. I also have been using this NARS Tinted Glow Booster as well. And what I'll do is I'll just add some of that to the brush, put some of that on my hand, add it to the brush, and then go in and continue to buff that into the skin, just so it has a little something extra. My skin is super dry, so sometimes the stick foundation does feel like it's kind of tugging at my skin to be blended in, so I just add another product to help it out there. Now typically I would go in with concealer, but I don't have a concealer from a Black owned brand, so I'm just going to go in with a little more of this Haley's stick, and also it allows me to show you guys how it can be built up in certain areas. So you can definitely add a little bit more of this product where you want a little more coverage. I would say that the stick foundation is definitely a medium coverage, not a full, which I do like. And again, I like to share it out with other products even more. Now, another Black-owned brand that we are going to be talking about today is Beauty Bakery, and they make these sponges. These are their blending eggs, and they actually come in the cutest little egg carton. I wish I had it here to show you guys. You get 6 of them, I think, for about $20. So basically, you get 6 sponges for what you pay for 1 beauty blender, and these are really soft. They're not as soft or the exact same consistency as a beauty blender, but they're really nice. Of all brands, Beauty Bakery's packaging and their branding is so on point. Everything that they come out with revolves around that bakery theme. Okay, now this is brand spanking new. This just arrived in the mail a few days ago. This is the new Fenty Cream Bronzer. I know you guys have been seeing these everywhere. Fenty has been one of those brands that from the beginning has been super inclusive of people. You know, they didn't release a small shade range and then say that they'd extend it. From the beginning, they came out with, I think it was 55 shades. And that was one of the first brands to really say, you know what? We are making shades for everyone. And I think that they were such a powerful brand in doing that, to show other brands like it's really not that hard. You can do it. You can release 55 shades. We did it. We're brand new. So I think that was such an important moment for the beauty community. This is the shade Macchiato, and I hope that this will be a good match for me. And if you want to see this compared to, we're going to be using the cream blushes as well, but a lot of people were saying how small the cream blushes were, but I'm okay with that. You use quite a bit less blush than you use bronzer, as bronzer is something that typically goes over your whole face, and blush is something that only goes on the cheeks. And again, with cream products, you only need such a little bit that I think that's fine to only have that small package. So we are going to take our Beauty Bakery sponge. This is wet, this is damp and squishy, and we are going to go in and start bronzing up the skin. I hate ruining this. It's so perfect. Let's take one last look. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that on my sponge and go in where I would bronze up the skin. So you can totally build this up, especially with a sponge. You know, it doesn't go on super pigmented. It gives you a lot to work with and definitely gives you time to blend it out as well. I think I'm gonna go in with the brush and try to blend it with the brush. So that is with the sponge. Now I'm gonna just take this same brush that we used for foundation and go in. So I'm just doing kind of the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, under the neck, and dragging it down to make sure we don't have a line of bronzer. That's really nice. I hope you guys can see that. I've been using cream bronzer a lot lately. I've barely been using powder bronzers just because I find that it gives such a more natural look to the skin and your face doesn't get cakey as it would with a ton of powders. Okay, I really like that. Super easy to apply, just like the blushes. That's what I was hoping for. Oh gosh, look at the difference here. Oh, whoopsies. That's okay. I haven't been self-tanning because I've been hoping to get a real tan, but it's been raining. I'll go around like this today. Okay, next we are going to go in with blush. So I have 2 Fenty Cream blushes here. I have been using these a lot since I got them. So I have Petal Poppin', and I also have Strawberry Drip. I love these. They are amazing. I think we're gonna go in with Petal Poppin' today. So I'm just gonna take the butt of my sponge, dab it into our blush. See? That's really nice, and it goes on very sheer, so you have a lot of time to build it up and decide kind of where you want it and blend it in. That's beautiful. I love this color. This is such a beautiful color. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose just to blend it in. That is such a pretty color. And I find it does go on really well with the back end of the sponge like I am using. One trick, if you do want more pigment, I would use your fingers. I'll show you. You can use your fingers and go in exactly where you want more blush and just blend that in. So that's something I sometimes do if the sponge isn't giving me enough color. As you can see, unlike powders, using all cream products gives my skin such a beautiful glow, and you don't look cakey. At least I don't think I look cakey. It gives your skin such a dewy glow without looking greasy, which I know was one of Rihanna's big things when she came up with these products, was that they don't leave you looking greasy. They give you a beautiful glow. Now you can see I really don't even need highlight because the blush and bronzer are giving me such a pretty glow. But because we're going to be extra, we are going to go in with highlight. So this is a black owned brand. You can purchase this brand at Beautylish. This is Danessa Merrick's. This is the Illuminating Veil. Now this is something you can use as a highlight, or you can use it all over the face under foundation, I believe. So I'm just going to take a little pump of this. This shade is Serenity. And I'll show you what that looks like. This, like, that is stunning. Look at that. Just gonna go in on the high points of our cheeks to give us a little bit of glow. You can also take one of your sponges to apply that as well. The other amazing thing about cream products is I find they really blend together well to give you a seamless look. We are highlighted, we are blushed, we are bronzed. Now we are going to do the lips. For the lips, I have another Fenty product here. This is their Mademoiselle lipstick. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm, the Fenty and BoxyCharm exclusive box, which was amazing. We got an entire box full of Fenty Beauty, in case you didn't see that one. This is the shade Single. The lips are lined. This is my first time using this lipstick, so I'm excited to try it. These are so pigmented. You need one swipe and that's it. Okay, everybody, I put mascara on and this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Leave your favorite black owned brands in the comments below and we can all go follow them and support them and spend our dollars. So thank you all so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.